What is up, everyone? It's your boy. Today is Friday, August 28th, and we are excited today because this is officially day one of our XFA. We passed 5 yesterday. Remember, we copy trade all five, and we did not trade the real accounts yesterday. So today is XFA day one, and I will be documenting this journey just like I've been documenting all my other journeys. So this XFA I'm going to be very, very careful with. I know the last XFA I had, um, I was trading minis to start, one mini, and I had a couple of winning days in a row, and then one day I lost 1,000. So it wiped out all my progress. And that's because minis sometimes are too volatile. So on this XFA, I made a promise to myself to only trade micros because we want to preserve this account and actually get a cash out and manage risk as best as possible in terms of protecting accounts. We don't want to, if we have one bad trade, we are logging off completely because consistency and discipline and patience will trump big home run hits, I think, at the end of the day, at least for me. So this is the charts for today. I went ahead and marked the overnight low right here, overnight high right here. If you look at the 30-minute chart, you see a bit of a chop, right? Chop since about yesterday at 2:30 has been a chop. You look at the hour chart and we're seeing the same thing hour by hour. There's a lot of chop here. See, hour by hour, you see chop. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. So on the 1 minute, we're just gonna go, we are on the 40% consistency account. So we just need 3 days of consistency to be eligible for a cash out. My goal on these is to get anywhere between 1,500 to 1,800, and then I will cash out because a 1,500 account makes me able to cash out 750 times 5 accounts, which if you do the math is quite a bit. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 36. Say 3,750, which is kind of like 5,000 Canadian. So yeah. Okay. What else can we see and look at in this chart here before the market opens? The VWAP is right here. The market is currently trading at the VWAP. The 21 EMA is above the 9 EMA. You can see they crossed here, they crossed here, they crossed here. Okay, so market opens in 30 seconds, and we're going to remember the main thing of this is not to get greedy. Okay, be patient. If you see a trade, take it. Don't hesitate. If you miss a trade, another will come. And the best thing is losing a trade versus blowing a count and cutting it short. Remember, we always want to have a small win, big win, break even, or a small loss. We never want to walk away with a big loss. And this is something I'm slowly learning. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dang! Markets are open. Let's go. First candle, we always just watch. Remember, my style of strategy too, for people who are just new to watching me, I like to trade the first half an hour only. I never trade past 9 because if I'm trading past 9, I know I'm losing. Also, I hardly ever pass 8:40. I'm almost in and out, and I always take my money and run. My style of trading is the New York Open, the first couple minutes of the New York Open, and I scalp the 1 minute candle within the candle, and that's what I do, and that's what I've been doing, and that's how I've got my success in previous cash outs and in previous years. So we let this candle play out. Okay. Didn't really do anything, right? It kind of moved back and forth. There was really no conviction on either side except for now. So we see the conviction now. If this pulls up a little bit, I believe we have room to go down. So we will sell on a pullback. Just have to wait for a pullback here. A decent pullback, at least something decent. It's approaching the overnight low here. So that's going to be an interesting spot to see what happens there. It's a spot that we can keep an eye on. It might rebound. This might act as the support level to bounce back up, or it might just break through and keep going down. Important to see and note what happens here. Okay, so if it pulls back again, we are going to sell. Okay, so maybe it is acting as a support level here because look, it touched it and now it's going up, showing some room up. But I think if it pulls back, we can put in a sell order if it goes higher. Wait for it. Oh, now he's gonna wait for this candle to close because there's only 20 seconds left in this candle. Wait for this candle to close. If it closes green, okay, that candle did close green, so now we wait to see what the next candle does. VWAP is right there. I still believe there is a downtrend here, so okay, so that green could have just been a minor pullback. Okay, so now we just wait. So downtrend, pullback, and a continuation downtrend that could be happening here. So let's just hold on for a second or two. See how this candle closes. We just want to be sure and don't hesitate, right? If this closes green, then we can see maybe buyers are taking over. Okay, so that closed red as well. Very little volume though on that one, right? So we might see a reversal here, to be honest. Let's see what happens at the EMA. Just got to be patient. The EMA is right there. The VWAP is right there still. It's approaching the EMA here. Let's see if it breaks through that. Okay, so we did see some, well, there's the EME right there. So I honestly believe this is gonna get higher. So I'm gonna pull back, I'm gonna buy, okay. Pull back so I can get in. We got in right there. I don't know how I feel about this. I do feel okay about it. So we're trying to make a little bit on this, right? It's day one on this combine, so we'll take that 118. It's a good trade, right? We played a pullback and yep. Remember, the key is not to get greedy by any means, right? I could have held this a little bit longer. I could have, right? But it's okay. Now, let's see. So it's been pretty obvious that there is an uptrend here, right? So, I mean, I can decrease the contracts and get in again for another scalp, right? We could try that. If it pulls back, we can hop in again. So let's see if we get a pullback. It's a pretty significant pullback right there, which I'm okay with there. I guess I could have waited a little bit, or I could have just took the 115. Sometimes my first trade is always on point and then after, but it's okay. We'll just let this go a little bit. We'll take whatever the market gives here, which I do think it's gonna rise a little bit. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. That's good. Hey, that's good enough for me today, guys. 145 bucks. Most importantly, we're gonna go ahead and lock out, and that's it for today. Right? It's day one of the XFA, man. What are we gonna do? Right? I don't want to push anything more. We could have held that one a little bit longer too, but hey, guys, 145 for today. For complete transparency, 2 trades, 2 wins, 5 micros. That's it. That's what we do. And now we get the weekend off. All right. So all up. Subscribe if you guys like what I'm doing. Subscribe if everything made sense to you, and we'll keep going. And the crazy part about this is, remember, I took my first trade around here, and if I just held it and just kept moving it up, I would have made massive amounts on this, but I'm happy with 145 as well. So all love, guys. Take care. See you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.